Hello friends and welcome back to Budget Girl. Today I am at FinCon in Portland, Oregon. With one of my oldest YouTube friends, Kelly. Kelly, tell us your channels.
Yes, I'm Kelly Ann Smith, and Kelly Ann Smith talks about side hustles and budgeting as well.
So we have been friends on YouTube for like 10 years now.
Almost 10, yeah.
Yeah, and when we started, both of us were paying off debt. We were trying to build extra streams of income, and we are huge proponents of the side hustle. So that's what we're going to talk about today is our various side hustles, how effective they've been, if we do them or not anymore, and kind of what they've allowed us to do. Have you heard of the table metaphor?
No.
With side hustles. So with streams of income, I'm a big fan of this metaphor. If you have one stream of income, say your day job, and it's your table, you are supported by only that one stream of income. This is your life. This is your stream of income, only your day job. But if you have multiple streams of income, all of a sudden you have more legs to support the table. So even one extra stream of income can help keep your table afloat. And the more I got, the more I liked them, because it let me feel a little bit better when there were like times of turmoil in my day jobs back when I was a journalist. And the job was never secure. So I guess it gives you, like many things with money, it gives you more options. And ways to respond if anything were ever to go wrong. Yeah, huge peace of mind. So I guess let's start with you first. Tell us your streams of income.
All right.
Or your side hustles.
So I do not have a day job anymore. I am primarily side hustles, but that has turned into full-time income for me. But I have YouTube, AdSense. I have affiliate marketing. I have coaching business that I do private coaching for both budgeting and then also for like starting side hustles, online businesses. I use those terms interchangeably, side hustle and online business.
Same.
I have a course on how to start an online business. I have a course on how to save money on groceries and a membership.
Did you say affiliates already?
In affiliates, yes.
Affiliates. So a lot of what a lot of people in like the personal finance online content creator space. Do you have any side hustles outside of YouTube or
not
online
anymore?
Business? Not anymore. But did you?
I did. I was a nanny babysitting. I did that a lot. Like I would work almost like a full weekend with this family. I was a mystery shopper.
Oh yeah.
That was fun. I did mystery shopping. Oh, and I also sell digital downloads too. Those were like the big ones, was mystery shopping and babysitting, nannying.
But those just kind of aren't.
And then also like overtime, which was kind of a side hustle, but.
And the day job.
Yeah, worked my butt off in overtime.
Okay, so my current side hustles / streams of income, my day job at A&M, which is the biggest piece of the pie by far. We've got YouTube AdSense. We've got AdSense on my website. I've got my Etsy budgets and like digital downloads, so a few products there. And then kind of outside of the YouTube, I guess occasional sponsorships, but that hasn't happened this year, honestly. And then outside of like the Budget Girl YouTube land, I've got my real estate investment income. So I have the 2 duplexes. I live in one of the 4 units, and the other 3 ideally pay me rent every month to live there. And then I of course have the ag wagon, which was short-term rental. I don't do that anymore. Let's see what else. Oh, and you have this too, definitely dividend income from your investments.
Dividend,
Can't forget that.
High yield savings accounts, like things, the interest on that adds up. That's a couple
HYSA interest. That's several $100s a year for me, which is great. I'll recommend some HYSAs down below that I don't even have an affiliate relationship with. Just don't let your bank charge you to bank there. Make them pay you. And let's see. I do occasionally do some like photo or video work for a campus or similar entities. I do it for volunteer a lot because I do it for like Ag Cuts with a Purpose or similar. I used to do some mystery shopping as well. And I don't really do that anymore, but I do some product testing research. So Texas A&M is a tier 1 research school, and they have an entire like agriculture unit. And so occasionally you come in, or they hire people, it's usually paid by gift cards. They come in and they give you like taste test things, you grade different cuts of meat or types of cantaloupe or something like that. And frankly, those are my favorite. And I also lead some like crucial conversations. It's a Lyceum thing on campus, and they pay me like $50 a pop to do that. So those are very small potatoes, but it's all income coming in. And it's time spent generally doing things that you enjoy that aren't spending money because you're making money, which I'm a fan of.
I also do virtual assisting.
There
I
you-
forgot that as
oh,
well. I'm a
okay.
virtual assistant as well, and do some content for like local realtor.
Okay, so like for UGC.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a lot of. I can't even count that many. I can, but we're not going to go back through and say how many different streams of income that is, because some of them are there some months, some aren't.
For sure.
So what have these different streams of income been able to allow us to do with our personal finances?
So for me, the big one was first paying off debt. I used to pay off debt, and then after I paid off my debt, then it helped me to cash flow a wedding, buy my dream car. Now that
Your dream car?
Yeah, which was a Jeep Cherokee, which is now 10 years old.
Oh, okay. I was gonna I swear we had this conversation where you drove an old car the other day.
It's old now, but
at the time,
But
yeah.
at the time, it was only a couple of years old. But yeah,
I did the same thing for a few years there. I was making sometimes up to $1,000 or more on YouTube, and I put every cent of that and my debt until it was gone, which was incredible. Thank you again. If you're still watching from that time, every cent of my side hustles went to pay off that student loan debt when I had it, and then after that, I saved up the emergency fund. I started investing first in Roth IRA, and then into real estate, and now I'm in my brokerage area. So
that's cool.
it is.
Yeah.
And it's very fascinating how fast stuff like that can grow. And when you don't have stuff like debt dragging you down, how far you can kind of rise with not even that much money.
No.
Like a lot of the side hustles that we've had brought in very little, but it was a trickle.
Yeah.
And together,
together they add up, or like when one is down, then another's up, or type of thing. And back to when I was paying off debt, it all went to all my side hustle income or any overtime or anything. And whether it was $27 extra that I put towards that payment, or $1,000 extra or $3,000, it all went and it all added up. It was never this is too little. No, every penny's going towards it.
and if I can say, now I can kind of take on some riskier side hustles like real estate. For instance, I haven't talked about it on the channel yet, but by the time this video comes out, I'll probably I actually am in the middle of evicting somebody. And so there is risk associated. The stock market could go down, somebody could trash your property, somebody could not pay rent, other bad things could happen. But because we built that very firm financial foundation, don't have a lot of debt, don't have, they say but the whole live on less than you make, even when you're not making much, is really key to being able to get ahead, but now we're in such a better place, which is so cool. Then, the videos, I'll insert some clips. My editors will insert some clips of us from FinCon 2017 or so. We were babies talking about how to look good on a budget. And I still think we look good. And we're still on a budget. We make more money now, but we're still on a budget. Yeah. And we're still side hustling. We haven't changed. We've changed a little, but not too much.
I think we've just grown our goals.
Yeah.
And I'm all about, especially with budgeting, paying off debt, sacrifice. I'm not cut out coffee or anything like that. But sacrifice for a little bit, sacrifice for a couple of years, get the debt out, and then the life that you're able to live is incredible. I think back to where I am now compared to when I started my channel almost 10 years ago, and our life is completely different. The peace of mind, the things that we're able to do. My daughter's in private school, and it's I never would have thought that I would ever be able to afford that, to do that for her, to put her in, private school. It's just incredible. And the vacations that we can go on, the peace of mind of the economy of layoffs, my company was doing a lot of layoffs when I was working. And I remember at the very end, before I quit, when everyone was getting those Zoom calls, and you knew that if you got that Zoom invite that you were gone, of talking to my husband and being hey, if I get this, can I go all in? And he was well, you do the budget, you tell me. And I was yes, we can do it. But we wouldn't have been able to do that if we were in debt. So. Or if you hadn't kind of mastered. Yeah. Mastered the side hustles and that. Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so we are now going to go over to Kelly's channels, and we're going to talk about the specifics of how much money we've made off of day jobs, side hustles.
Yeah.
Be super transparent. Y'all used it on this channel, so we're gonna go do that over there. So follow me. I'll link you below. Let's go over to Kelly's channels, and we're gonna spill all the tea on exactly how much money we've made on these different side hustles platforms, which will give you a decent kind of estimation of what you could be making on these. We might have to look up some stuff in our budgets first.
Yeah. We'll grab the spreadsheet.
All right, don't forget to like and subscribe, y'all. I am less than 500 people away from 100,000 subscribers. And how long have I been talking about that YouTube play button? We've been collectively dreaming of it here for a long time.
Yeah.
I am tantalizingly close. So if you're not already subscribed, it would bring me so much delight if you considered it.
Yeah.
And
if you're coming over from my channel.
Yes. Hi. I would love to have you here.
This is my good friend Sarah.
And I hope you guys just have the most wonderful day and that your money is going to help you bring the life of your dreams. Okay, I will see you guys in the next one. Let's go to Kelly's channel. Bye.